Jonathan, what could Vaboo existing letting agents do better using the platform? Talk to me.
Communication.
Okay.
So, we have a platform and comms outside of the platform which get exceptionally high levels of engagement. Our communications, in particular email communications, currently we're sitting at 55% open rates on weekly communications.
That's with the tenants.
With the tenants.
That's big numbers, mate.
55% open rate, 7% click-through rate, and actually, I think also, quite strongly, less than 0.5% unsubscribe rate.
Does it come from Vaboo, or does it look like it's come from the agent?
Everything we do is about our client. It is us doing it, but it looks like it's come from the agent.
Right.
Our service is very much about positioning our clients in the best light as possible.
Okay.
So where our clients can do better, and we're certainly starting to do it with some, is their own websites, communicating this additional service which makes them stand out from the crowd more clearly, more concisely.
It's almost telling the world that they care for tenants more by talking about the Vaboo system, not necessarily we use Vaboo, but basically saying we do a better job because we look after our tenants because we care more, we offer you discounts, that sort of thing.
We don't necessarily want our clients to say on their website they use Vaboo. We want our clients to say, when you rent through us, you automatically become part of our customer rewards program, or whatever they want to call it.
I mean, you've got loads of clients. Not mentioning any names, but have you got any great marketing techniques that some of your best clients use to really push the service?
Well, firstly, all of our clients tell us that when they drop it into the conversation at a viewing, tenants are pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
Because tenants have never, in most cases, dealt with an agent that has offered this form of added value, shown that they care.
What about landlords? Because let's be frank, all letting agents are only interested in landlords, not tenants.
Yeah.
What about those?
So a recent report said that the biggest concerns that landlords have are finding the right tenants within a property, and those tenants looking after the properties. Now, good customer service, good customer engagement drives that behaviour. It's the agent's job is to try and find the right tenant, and that is in most cases done very well through proper referencing, etc. But when it comes to the maintenance side, I've experienced personally, and a lot of our customers are experiencing that actually, yes, that constant sort of customer engagement helps that process, rather than saying, here's your keys, we'll speak to you in 12 months when we want to renew, or possibly, or you give us a call when there's a maintenance issue. Yeah,
then the relationship's always a problem relationship, because that's what you're bringing for problems. But it's here. I like the fact that the emails appear to come from the agent.
When we do our platform demos, most of the demos actually spent showing people the platform. At the end, we show them the comms, and actually it's the comms bit which gets people over the line. And in many cases, some people aren't even concerned about the numerous features of the platform, because it takes the comms takes our clients from a position of doing nothing to doing something on a weekly basis and being visible.
Because you're asking the tenants to fill surveys in, which surely should create great feedback for the bosses as well as the frontline property managers. What benefit does that give? And do you think they should be do you automatically do those surveys, or do they have to opt in?
So we automatically do them. The user is opted in from the very beginning once they created their account. They can unsubscribe from the comms, but they will always have access to the platform.
But coming back to the original question, what do you wish, if you're doing it all, is there anything more that existing clients of Vaboo could do better?
Well, as I mentioned, that talking about it, communicating it on their platform.
So it's more the marketing and telling people that you've got it, as opposed to actually using it.
Yes.
I'm with you.
Well, it's our job to drive the usage as well. Of course, we want people to use it, because the survey piece is very, very important. When somebody first creates their account, for example, they're asked to rate their agent.
Yes.
They'll be asked various different questions about the renting experience and about the service provided by our client throughout the duration of the tenancy. and then they'll also be asked to rate them again periodically throughout the tenancy. And if those ratings fluctuate, there should be some reasons as to why.
Do you email the bosses if you see a seismic change?
Well, they get reports quarterly anyway,
Okay.
And all this data is within those reports. Currently, you know, if there was one specific thing from 1 month to the next, probably not at the moment. That hasn't appeared necessary with any of our clients so far.
Okay.
But what we believe is of great value is the fact that we're asking different questions every month, rather than just doing an annual survey.
I'm with you.
You know, you build up a picture over time of how people are really thinking throughout the tenancy.
What sort of questions are you asking?
As I say, it's typically around the renting experience, what their wants, what their needs are. It could be around the specific service provided by our client.
And by doing, because it appears to come from the agent, it feels that the tenant feels that the agent actually cares about them.
100%.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thanks.